700 years ago, roughly speaking, there was a very clever mathematician who lived in Morocco at the time, and he said, well, instead of doing it the hard way, how about we set the numbers up like this, fill in the basic facts here, and then just add up what those come to in the diagonals. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. We'll just try it out and see how it goes, and you'll see that it's a really quick way of doing it. Now, you can see I've done only 2-digit numbers here, but the same method works with bigger numbers, bigger again. In fact, you can go as large as you like, but we're going to start with some smaller ones to get ourselves started. Brilliant way to start to learn how to do it. So let's get on with it. 7 times 6 we know is 42. So this is the way you do it. Make sure you put the larger value in the top triangle of the two, just as you might encounter when you're doing a basic fact practice anyway. Next one, 7 times 4, 28. Then 3 times 4 is 12. Then 3 times 6 is 18. Now, all we do, making sure that we go down these diagonals like this, we just make sure we get our adding right. So the first one's easy, it's 2. Then I've got to go, let's see, 8 plus 8 is 16 plus 4, which comes to 20. So I put the 0 there, carry the 2 up to here. Now all I do is add up all of those hundreds there. So 2, 4, 6, 7 hundreds, and then just 1,000. Now, it kind of goes around the corner there, but you can easily see how you get the whole answer. So the answer to 37 times 46 is 1,702. Not hard at all. Okay, now you've seen how that one works. Maybe have a go at this one here by yourself. You don't need this printed sheet to do it. You can just set it up in your maths book or just on a blank piece of paper. But have a try. Go 56 times 45, see what you come up with. I'll just be quiet for a second. And hopefully you've had time to pause that, have a bit of a go for yourself, and we'll compare our answers, see how we went. Now, to do these, it is really good to know most of your basic facts up to 9 times tables, and how to add up lots of numbers all at once. So basically adding up to 100. Let's go. 6 times 5, hopefully you remember, was 30. 6 times 4, 24. 5 times 4, 20. 5 times 5, 25. So hopefully that matches the basic facts that you got for yours. Let's have a look. So we go across here, we go, well, okay, there's no ones. How many tens? 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 4 is 12. Carry the 10 up to here. It doesn't actually matter where you put it in that row. You could put it down here or up here, whatever. Because it's a habit, I tend to put mine up above them. So that's 2, and 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5, and then there's just 2 thousands. Answer 2,520. Does that make sense? Well, 45 is in the 5 times table, so 5 times tables answers either end in a 0 or 5, so it seems like it's the probable answer to that one. Haven't double checked it, but it seems right to me. All right, have a go at this one here. Again, I'll just be quiet for a second while you pause it. And we'll go through some answers. It looks a bit messy, but it's works really well. Okay, 7 times 3, 21, 7 times 8, 56, 5, 6, 7, 8 is our thing. 2s, actually you don't even have to do these in order. You can do the easiest ones first. So you might go, well, 2 8s is 16, 2 3s is 0, 6. When there's an answer that only has 1 digit, pop the 0 in there. It's easy to keep track of. Then 4 times 3 is 12, 4 times 8 is 32. And then you can see straight away, it doesn't matter how many across this way or how many down this way, it still works in the same way. So I've got 1 there, 12 and 2 is 14, carry the 1. 12 and 2 is 14 again. Then I've got 3 and 2 is 5, and 3, so 35,441. So that answer links up with that one there. Like I say, it looks like there's numbers everywhere, but once you get used to it, it's a super quick way of multiplying quite large numbers. What about this guy here? Well, say the only thing that might be a little bit confusing is there's a 0. There's nothing to multiply it by. Well, that's okay, because 0 times anything, as you know, is still 0. So we can just even leave those ones blank if we want. And same with 1. It's very easy. So I just go, well, 07, 08. That's the exact same number that we had there, except I've popped that 0 in as a placeholder. Then the only maths I have to do really is 9 times 7. Not too bad, that's 63. And 9 times 8, 72. 9 times table is nice and easy. Now, down here, I will put a 0 because it's a placeholder for that one. There's only 1 8 in the tens. There's 9 hundreds. There's 10 thousands. I'll just add that up there. So my answer would be 70,980. Pretty good. Hopefully you're starting to get a hold of how that works. So I'll give you a few to try. This is a 3 by 3 one. This is probably where you may have seen this come up before, when there's 3 numbers across and 3 down. As an algorithm, a standard form algorithm, this would be messy to do. You'd need place values and it ends up all over the place. It's hard to keep track of. It's possible, but harder. So, have a go at this. You might be surprised how quick and easy it is. All right. Well, like I say, we can pick out the easiest ones first. We do the twos, doubles. 2 3s is 6, 2 9s is 18, 2 3s is 6. Then the 3 times tables, well, we know those, they're pretty easy. 3 times 7, 21, 3 times 4 is 12, and 3's down here, 3 7s again, 21, and it's the same answers. Then just 9 times 7, 63, 9 times 4, 36. Filled in no time at all, just like a little basic facts practice sheet. Then, going down the diagonals, 1, 9, 11, carry the 1, 10, 16, 17, 18, carry the 1,000 up there. It's 1,000, but we say carry 1, don't we? So 7 plus 7, 14, plus 2, 16, 17, carry that 1, 5, 6, 1. So 427 times 393 gives us 167,811. Not bad going. Okay, last one for you to try for yourself. 864 times 579. See what you come up with. Okay, let's have a look. What are the easy ones here? Well, 5 times table is pretty easy. 5 times 4, 20. 5 times 6, 30. 5 times 8, 40. Okay, 9 times table is pretty easy. 9 times 4, 36. 9 times 6, 54. 9 times 8, 72. Then 7 times table, 7 times 4, 28. 7 times 6, 42. Douglas Adams number, we love that one. 7 times 8, another favourite. 56. I always remember that one as 5, 6, 7, 8. We've done our basic facts. That's the hard bit done. Then it's just adding. 6. 7 plus 8 would give us 15. Carry that one up to there. Of course it's 100. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7 and 6 is 13, 17, 20. Put the 0 there, carry 2 over here. Then that would be 5 plus 5, of course, which would be another 10. Put this up here. Answer 500,256. Well, hopefully that's been good instructions for you guys. Play with the idea, try your own ones. But it's a really quick and easy method for multiplying quite large numbers. Thank you for listening. We'll see you another time. if you're having a go at home, have a try at this. Now, you don't need to have a printed one out like this. You can just try one, drawing it randomly on a piece of paper. You don't need to be as big as this either. Even just your normal maths book squares are probably big enough if you have small handwriting. So let's start with, I don't know, 437, and you want to multiply it by a juicy number, something interesting, say 75. So it's going to be a big number. 437 times 75. Have a go yourself, pause it there for a second, and come back and see if you got the right answer. You'll be surprised how easy it is. Okay, so let's have a look. Say I had 5 times 7, we know that's 35. 5 times 3, all these 5 times table 1s are super easy. 5 times 4, 20. Not difficult at all. 7 times 7, 49. Love it. 7 times 3, 21. 7 times 4, 28. Now, all that we're left with is the addition. And so long as you remember to follow those lines down this way, you'll be bang on. Let's have a go. So we know our 1s here, 5 10s. So we've got 5 and 3 and 8 and 9, so that comes to 17. 7 there, carry the 1 up here. Add up all of those hundreds. So 1, 2, 6, 7 of those. Nothing to carry over this time. Add up all of the thousands. 10, 12 of those. And all of the tens of thousands, only 3. How did you go, guys? Did you get an answer similar to that in your first go? Let's double check. So we had 437 times 75. 32,775. Now, here's the good news. It works on these little ones, but it also works on very large ones. Now, I started learning the process with these 3 by 3 numbers here, and that's where probably you might start as well, because it's where it's most interesting. But there's no reason why you couldn't make it as large as you like. So this is one I've done that is 5 digits across, 5 digits down, multiplying those two numbers together. Now, we won't do it here on the video, but you could easily do that, just like you do when you're doing your times table practice. You put in the answer in that little box, and then you add up the boxes going down that way. Now, there's a lot of place values in this because you're multiplying two 5-digit numbers. So the answer is going to be somewhere in the millions. Now, that doesn't matter. There's no mathematics here that's more complicated than your basic facts and knowing how to add numbers up to around about 20. So obviously these ones in the middle, they're going to add up to a little bit more, but that's okay. You just carry whatever's left over into the next one. So I would set that as a challenge for yourself. If you're new to this technique, you try a few of the more simple ones with the 3 by 3 or even a 3 by 2 or a 2 by 2. Carry on and then try a bigger one, see what you come up with. Now the nice thing is it doesn't have to be square. You can have 5 across and 3 down like this one here. So now I've printed these out, but again, you don't need to do that. You can just do it in your own maths books using squares that are there or on a blank piece of paper and draw your own grid. Either way, it works fine. So guys, have fun, experiment with it, see what you come up with.